Hey guys, today we will talk about the article active attack versus passive attack. And what is the difference between the two? The internet is packed with dangers. There is a chance that you will be exposed to risks whenever you go online. There are other types of computer dangers within that risk range, each with its own set of negative effects. Modern malware can infect a target PC and go unnoticed for a long time. Advances in processing power allow for the cracking of strong passwords in a matter of seconds. The majority of cyber attacks nowadays are carried out with the intent of stealing your money, gaining access to your personal information, or obtaining your login credentials, other than causing damage to your computer. An intruder monitors a system and networks communication and scan in open ports and other weaknesses in a passive assault. In many cases, detecting a passive attack is extremely difficult, if not impossible, because it does not entail any data manipulation. It is suitable for a variety of situations. An active attack includes compromising a user or network using information collected during a passive attack to acquire access or increase privileges. Hackers seek to alter the integrity and availability of the information they have intercepted.
Comparing active and passive attack is essential in understanding cybersecurity risks. Passive attacks involves monitoring and gathering information without altering the system, such as an intruder scanning for open ports on unpatched systems, making detection difficult. For example, a hacker might quietly monitor network traffic, gathering valuable intelligence for future exploitation. On the other hand, active attacks use the information gathered during passive surveillance to directly compromise the system, often altering data or taking control. For instance, a hacker might use previously collected password to gain unauthorized access to a network and modify critical files, making the attack more noticeable but harder to face back to its audience. Both types require robust cybersecurity measures to mitigate their risk.
In a passive attack, the attacker only monitors the system or network without making any changes or modifying its data. It is mainly an information gathering activity where the attacker remains hidden. As a result, passive attacks are typically much harder to detect. In contrast, an active attack involves the attacker modifying or disrupting the data when they have intercepted. This can include altering data, gaining unauthorized access, or disrupting services. Active attacks are often more noticeable due to their invasive nature. Passive attacks do not alter the data or system directly, so users may not have even realized their data has been compromised until it's used later. Active attacks, on the other hand, usually become apparent during or after the attack because the attacker changes the system functionality or its data. The goal of passive attacks is usually to collect information for future exploitation, while the goal of an active attack is to compromise, disrupt, or manipulate the system for immediate gain, such as escalating privileges or causing damage.
Active attacks involve an attacker actively attempting to alter or manipulate data in transit, such as through man-in-the-middle attacks or denial of service, while passive attacks focus on eavesdropping or monitoring communication without altering the data, like traffic analysis, to prevent these attacks. Implementing strong encryption protocols like TLS, SSL, use secure authentication methods, employ firewalls, and regularly update software to protect against vulnerabilities. Additionally, training users to recognize phishing attempts and suspicious activities can enhance overall security.
So the question is, what is your recommendation to prevent this attack? So number one is a strong password. Use complex unique password for each online account and consider using a password and manager to store them securely. So number two, be conscious online. Avoid clicking on suspicious link. Be aware of phishing attempts and things before sharing personal information online. So number three is stay updated. Regularly updated your software and antivirus programs to protect and against the latest